Hold on, guys. Don't call the police, because this is not a robbery. I'm on my property. Hello, guys. I'm finally so happy to share with you news that I announced in my previous video. I bought a house. This house. It's not an ordinary one. It is an old wooden folk house that is situated deeply in the wood in an abandoned village that people call here Hutor. And you may ask me, Louisa, why the hell you spent your money on an old house in the middle of nowhere? And I will try to explain it to you during this video, so don't turn it off. So now I will try to explain you why I decided to buy this property. First of all, this year I discovered the whole new region for myself in my country, and I want to mention that my country is extremely huge, extremely huge. And for those people who will start to ask me, am I from Russia? No, I am not from Russia, and I don't live in Russia, and I never was in Russia, never in my entire life, so please stop. This is not Russia. So I was looking for some houses on Airbnb because I wanted to change some location for YouTube and to spend some weeks in different place. And I started to look for houses, and I found that amazing folk house from Cabin in the Woods series, and I totally fell in love in this house. And when I arrived and saw these villages and these woods and this area, this air, everything, I was just shocked. So I decided that it would be nice to ask locals and to look for some real estate here. I don't want to bore you with all the details. When realtor showed me this house, I was totally amazed. I felt in love in this house and in this property, which is huge. I will show you later. And I decided to buy it. So why I decided to buy this house? I always dreamed about a folklore place of living. So for me, all these windows, all this wooden style, its history is very, very important. And also, this house is of very good quality. It may look a bit old and a bit abandoned, it is, but builders already told me that the quality of it is so good that this house will live longer than me. The second, there is really huge wood all around this area. There are lakes, there is a river in the end of my property, like I have river in the end of my property. And also there are some swamps in the wood. Can you imagine how cool this is? Also, this place is pretty ancient. The house near this one was built in 19th century, and this house belonged to children of owners of that old house. So it's kind of really big history in this area. And the main reason why I bought this place, this property, at this moment of my life, I'm working as blogger, as OnlyFans creator, as YouTuber, and this area gives me so many opportunities. Like, it's so private here, and I can do here whatever I want. And now I want to save your time a little, and let's go and see what is inside.
so cold from the outside.
So let me show you what is inside. This is not actually a room. This is like, I don't know how to call it in English, like some patio, but this is not a patio. The house begins here. This is just a place to preserve some warmth, to have some like air pillow between outside and the house. It is like continuous here. I don't know if you see, like this. It's so cold here inside, like I'm so surprised. I already was here when I was checking this house for the first time, and it's kind of weird for you probably to see such conditions of the houses, but believe me, after repair it will look amazing. So this door looks like, I don't know, it looks so of good quality. Probably it's totally wooden door and it is incredibly heavy, and I don't know what I want to do with it, but probably I do not want to change this one because I like it. I would love to, like, I don't know, to save it and to have like, I'm sorry, my English is so bad that it's difficult to express my thoughts. So I want it to glide to one side and to other side, so it takes less place when I open it. So this is the first room. This is the first room. It's total mess here. There was a huge stove, like a wooden stove. It took the half of the room, literally, and previous owners removed it. So probably there will be a fireplace, I guess. This wall will be removed as well because the rooms are not big, and I want one big room with fireplace, with huge massive door, and there will be a lot of light here after I will change the windows. And here I'll change some settings. Just a second. And here are also some windows, and it will be very light here, but I don't know, I don't want to go to this room because I'm afraid that this can follow me. And also I'm pretty afraid of spiders. There are so many spiders in this house, so I'm doing this for you. But wow, so many insects. So I just noticed that there is a place for storage. Just a second, I will increase some settings. Just look, there are really some storage for preservatives or whatever they called in English, like some pickles, some jam, some spiders. and I even don't know how people used it. Like, there is no ladder, just some creepy hole in the floors. God, there are so many spiders. Like what the hell? Yes, there is a lot of work needed here. Also, there is a place which I don't know how to translate on English. This is the place for storing wood. The door opened by itself. Like, what the hell? The place for having chicken, for like storing everything that you need on your property. I'm sorry, I don't have internet connection here, so I cannot like Google the translation. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm going to deconstruct this building because I need the lighting coming to the house, and I need this view, and I'm going to add an additional room which will be like half from glass, if this makes sense. It will be the new part of the house, and I need this place exactly like for this. So something like this. If you see those trees far away, this is the whole my property, till those trees. Wow. Now let's check the roof and the attic.
The attic. I'm not looking. Very safe ladder, I would say.
Please don't laugh at me. It is all because of my arachnophobia. I am constantly seeing so many spiders here, and because the wood is like grayish color, they can be anywhere, and I can see them in the last moment and it will be a disaster. So it's the second try. There is something hanging on the roof and it looks like Evil Dead basement. I will show you just in a second. So here is the attic, and the builders told me that the roof is in pretty normal condition and I don't need to change it at this moment, and I'm going to have like a place for sleeping here. I want to ask builders to make 1 or 2 windows on the right side of the roof, so I have the light on the second floor, because in the house that I'm renting now from the Cabin in the Wood episodes, there is no light on the second floor, and I have no idea what is hanging there, and I actually don't want to know. It's kind of hot here because in the morning it was incredibly cold and I put on the warmest stuff I got with myself from the home, and now I'm sweating like hell, so I'm sorry. So I wanted to say that there are two wells here. One is the new one, and one pretty old in the middle of the yard. And later I will tell you a story about it, but a bit later. Also, I have some kind of... I have no idea how it translates to English, but it's kind of very, very deep well with drinkable water. And now let's check the river. I wanted to show you the river, but I think it's poisonous grass in the end of my property. It is like tall flowers with white heads, and I will attach here the picture of the flower I'm talking about. And it can be poisonous, and I don't want to go there. Probably next time I will show you the river. By the way, I was told that the river is super tiny. It's like not deep, not wide. It's like kind of very tiny river. So maybe next time will be much better. Also, there are 3 crosses made by chalk above each door in every building on the property. Looks weird and creepy. Also, there is one story about this property, and it's not funny one. The old well behind me has a sad story. An old granny, very old, has drowned there, and I am not the person that is easy to scare with such things, because this is life, and I suppose most of houses or apartments can have like such situations in them. So this is just a part of story of this house. But there was a funny situation connected with this story, because I was sitting in the corridor waiting for attorney to call me and ex-owner to sign contract, and the realtor is like, "Do you know there is a old lady drowned in the well?" And I'm like, "Great, can you tell me it? Could you tell me it a bit earlier, before I bought this house?" This is the front side of the house. Also, such incredibly beautiful windows, which need to be like remade and refreshed, but I want to leave them like that because I bought this house exactly because of this look. And there is someone's nest on the window, if you can see. I don't know, I will show you in a second. Well, there is still a lot of work about this house, and I'm sure it will take a lot of time. Like, probably it will be ready closer to the spring, but I'm super excited. I'm super happy. This is exactly what I wanted. Like, I will be shooting so many things, so many content about this place and in this place, and I hope you will support me with your likes and comments and with your thoughts, and I will see you in the next video.